now. I just cut your echo. I just cut your echo cancellation back on.
Do I put my phone on Do Not Disturb or no?
Put your phone on Do Not Disturb, run. Yep.
Okay.
Y'all, we coming to Real Cigar Jeff, Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast, weekly podcast, guys. We're about to go live, so y'all are joining in with us. Y'all are joining in with us right now. Make sure you hit like as soon as you come into the building, guys. Make sure you hit like and follow us on all the socials as soon as you come into the building. Follow Rhonda, follow Mauricio too, guys. We are in the building. We are in the building, guys. Rhonda, are you on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
All right. Cool. I think everybody can hear us. We are live and direct, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. We are about to hit record. The topic tonight is going to be what AI prompts can help enhance relationships. Y'all do not want to miss it. I got my TikTok crew over here. Y'all gonna see it over here. After y'all know what we doing, after we finish on the main on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, we coming over here to TikTok for after the show. So y'all make sure y'all stay engaged, man. As soon as you come into the building, guys, make sure you follow and subscribe, man. That really helps get the channel out. I'm seeing I got the little badge that say I got a popular live right now. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all support, man. Just make sure y'all stay in. We are about to go live. Rhonda, just give me a testing real fast.
Testing.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Get my thing right.
Rhonda, turn your I'm gonna turn my phone down a little bit. Just turn your phone down a little bit on TikTok. Turn the volume just a tad. Now give me that testing again.
Ooh. Testing.
Okay, good. We good to go.
Testing.
You good on TikTok too. You good on TikTok too. All right, guys, we're about to go in. Everybody got their libations. Everybody got what they need.
We got something. We got something.
Let me light up, guys. Wait for TikTok to give me my restriction. Let me light up. We in the building, guys. Appreciate y'all joining in. Make sure y'all like the live as soon as you come in. What AI prompts can help enhance relationships. This is part 3 of the series, guys. This is the trilogy. We stopping after the trilogy, guys.
Okay.
Stopping after the trilogy. All right. Y'all ready to get into this thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hurry up and put the women and children to bed, guys. It's time to get into this thing. All right, TikTok. Welcome in, guys. Make sure y'all hit that like and follow button as soon as you come into the building. Real Cigar Jeff, Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast, weekly podcast. What AI prompts can help enhance relationships and how. Now, we're about to get into this thing, guys. We are already live. So look, guys, follow Mauricio, follow Rhonda. We're about to go live right now. What AI prompts can enhance or better relationships? Grab your stick, grab your drink. Let's get into this thing right now.
Pop it, smoke it, drink it down. With your voice, it got you around. Feel the vibe, we're set to roll. Press play, let's lose control. Sip a drink and smoke will swirl. Join the convo around the world. Relationships we dissect slow. Current events, we let them flow.
What up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you, man. Y'all know what it is. It's Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the Real Cigar Jeff. Y'all know where to find me, man. Get down in the description, man. Support the channel. Get the merch, like, share, comment, and subscribe. We about to get into this thing. This is part 3 of our AI and relationships. This is the trilogy, guys. This is the trilogy. I ain't never done a part 3, but Mauricio bringing out the best in me. We have now officially done a part 3. We are coming in here, guys, because AI is taking over. You cannot put the genie back in the bottle. You cannot put the toothpaste back in the tube. It is everywhere. And if you ain't prepared, your business is going to get left behind. Your relationship going to be left behind. Your kids going to be left behind. Everything's going to be left behind, guys. This thing has taken over, and it's our job to make sure that you know things you can do to protect your relationship with this technology. Before I get into this thing, man, y'all know I gotta let my esteemed panel introduce themselves. Mauricio, I'm gonna start with you, man. Let them know who you are and what you're sipping on tonight, if you're sipping on anything.
Yes, sir. You know, it's Mauricio, Mr. AI himself. I've been getting comments that me and AI are fusing into one, so I'll take it.
Okay.
You know how we have to start? I have a gas station high noon this time for all my high noon lovers out there. And then I got my Grey Goose shot. So cheers. Grab your drinks at home and tune in. It's going to be a good one.
Okay.
I can't. He ready, y'all. We doing it big over here, man. Appreciate you being on, Mauricio, man. You have really taken this podcast, man, to a different level as far as what you're teaching us about AI, man. So I appreciate you being on. Gotta go to my A1 from day one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let y'all know who she is, what she's sipping on tonight.
But I can't follow Mauricio, man. Like, what I'm supposed to do with that? Like, for real. So, but thanks for having me back. Welcome, Mauricio. Good to have you on. I actually stopped by the ABC store today. I said, man, I'm tired. Tired of drinking the same thing. So I went and got me some On the Rocks lemon drop martini.
Nice.
So I've never tasted it, so it's gonna be live when I do. If I frown, that's my business. Y'all just keep listening to the people that's speaking. And I think that's it. Oh, and my trusty water.
Got to stay
just
hydrated.
In case. Yeah.
Got to stay hydrated. Now, guys, I'm over here smoking the Camacho Robusto Broadleaf. Has become quickly one of my favorites. This and the Triple Maduro. That's what I'm smoking tonight. And of course, I got my Luna Azul Club Soda Splash of Grapefruit. And y'all got to go with the Tequila Reposado. You got to go with the Tequila Reposado. Luna Azul, guys. Right price, good taste. Now, appreciate y'all joining in. I'm over here on TikTok. You see me look over here. I'm on TikTok. Over here, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, guys. We are live and direct. We appreciate y'all joining in. Make sure you hit the like and follow button as soon as you come into the building. We're about to jump into this thing. Mauricio, I always start, man, with the newest guy first. When you got the text about, let's take this thing, give these people some tangible things about prompts. Explain to the audience what an AI prompt is so that they can kind of understand why we're going to teach them what prompts and give them some examples of what prompts can help enhance their relationship.
Yes, sir. So when I got the text, I started thinking about, these updates with ChatGPT, kind of the new kind of evolution. So the prompting has definitely kind of shifted a little bit. But I did build some for 5 key components that I think is very good for relationship building.
Okay.
Those 5 key components are: 1 is self-awareness and relationship patterns. I said you can't improve something if you don't know the blind spots, the flaws. So you definitely need to go in there and say, look, these are the things that I've said. What patterns are you recognizing from that? What are my strengths and weaknesses? And then you can kind of get the whole picture of yourself to kind of improve. The second one I did was communication and conversation design. A lot of married couples that I talked to, great relationships, great marriages run on great communication. So in terms of rewriting, learning how to do better, how to structure your verbiage better to not trigger someone's defensive mood, to really show up. Even the role playing, you can actually have a conversation and talk to the AI, and it can tell you about tonality. I know I'm in a sales job, so tonality is very crucial, not just in sales, but in relationships. 3, I had conflict resolution and problem solving. I think disagreements are the problem. Handling disagreements are. So that could be, this is my perspective. This is my girlfriend's perspective.
Yep.
Where are we going wrong? Then we got connection and romance. Love fades. So you got to keep the spice in the room. Yeah. So I think back to my toxic days. So it's really learning the other person, knowing their love language, knowing how they want you to show up.
Yep.
Doing that. And then the 5th one kind of goes a little away from romantic relationships, but more so friendship and family bonding, because I think if you can build good connections with those around you, relationships will come a little easier.
Okay. Okay. Now, one of the things y'all gonna do, man, I'm glad Mauricio brought that up to y'all, man. And
Mhm.
when we finish going live and I upload this on YouTube and y'all will be able to see it, it'll also be uploaded on Twitch and Facebook as well. What y'all gonna see is y'all need to know what a prompt is. And
Yes.
before I come to Rhonda, one of the things is ChatGPT. Mauricio just brought up tonality. Tonality is so important, which is why you got to train your AI bot so it can understand you, understand your goals. Chat just doesn't want to hear about your problems. Okay, chat needs to understand the scenario, and if you understand the scenario, you will know how to prompt your AI. And that's one of the things when we get into this, when we give you guys specifics, that's the beauty of what we have going on, which is we gonna look. I got 10 right here. I got 10
Mm.
right here that gonna tell y'all what to put, whether you're using Google Gemini, chatbot. Mauricio gonna tell you about some other ones. I'm kind of new to the game, but what I'm trying to tell everybody is the chatbot is not the benefit. You being truthful is the benefit. And learning how to prompt it, guys, right?
Mhm.
It's just like learning coding. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm learning coding. Tell it to do this and it'll spit this back out to me. Now, Rhonda, I know
Mm.
you old school like me. So when I told you AI prompts, what did you think? Because I know you didn't know what AI prompts were. You don't use
I
AI.
didn't. That's why I just sent you the thumbs up. I was like, okay, like I'm gonna just be listening because no, because seriously, even though I have those things on my phone, I've never used them.
Yeah.
And so I like Mauricio's list. I'm ready to hear your list. I could rock with that, and we can go from there.
Now,
And
and let me tell y'all
I'm gonna
this.
drink my drink.
And let me tell y'all this, because Rhonda represents something good for us
Uh-oh.
right now, guys. Rhonda
Oh
represents
Lord.
something good for us because there's a lot of people who are gonna be in the audience who you're using these chat bots, but you don't know the purpose behind these chat bots. This is an efficiency tool, guys. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I've started using this stuff for my workflow, and I know I've gotten 2 or 3 hours back in my day, which is crazy because I don't even know what I'm doing. I still got to sit down with Mauricio because he texted me the other day, Jeff, we got to get on these workflows. We got to get on these workflows. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, if you realize that everybody wished they had a personal assistant who understood them, but not only understood them, proactively gave them more than what you could ask, think, or imagine. So when I give it one prompt, it's going to spit the answer out. Then it's going to ask me a follow-up question. Right now, I don't have my chat GPT in the background because I don't want my chat. I don't want y'all to see my chat GPT and kind of start doing certain, it's not that I got anything hidden in my chat GPT, but I want you to put these in your chat GPT, right? And what I'm saying to you is, because if you see my chat GPT and you see mine spit out, you're not training your chat GPT. Your chat GPT gonna give you things that I say versus what you say. Is that correct to say, Mauricio?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Now, Mauricio, I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first on the first prompt that I got for AI. Now, this round of this, I'm telling you now, I've been doing my research.
I see.
TikTok, appreciate y'all joining in, man. Make sure you hit that like and follow. YouTube, Facebook, all y'all make sure y'all hit that like and follow, man. We getting relationships better and we putting relationships back together. My first prompt: write a love letter for my partner that captures our inside jokes, favorite memories, and why I admired them. Write a love letter for my partner that captures our inside jokes, favorite memories, and why I admire them. It turns AI into my personal Cupid with the arrow.
Mm.
Boom, Rhonda. Now, Rhonda, and look, let's see. You see Mauricio? See, I've been studying this thing, Rhonda. I've been studying
You're
this.
not about to get these people something toxic. Don't be doing that. Y'all better not
Rhonda,
get.
but Rhonda, when you hear that prompt, what do you think?
I think about the woo woo. Like no, I think that's a decent prompt because it sounds like it falls under that the what Mauricio was saying about the communication and even the romance part and how you show up. That's what I think that falls under
Yes,
when you say that.
yes,
That it could apply to. And plus, I mean, people have gotten so far away from writing anything to anybody other than a text. WYD. You know, that's
yep,
my favorite one.
yep,
WYD. But
Oh,
to
you
write a
what?
love letter,
What?
like to tell it to write a love letter that they know that man ain't gonna follow through on, I think it's
Uh-huh.
amazing and very toxic. But I think it's a good prompt.
And now, Mauricio, I was waiting till you finish your drink. What do you think about the prompt I just gave?
I love it. Toxic or not, I do love it. So sorry, Rhonda. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, but it's the intentions behind it is good.
Mhm.
You're trying to show up for your partner, so putting all that information. ChatGPT is probably going to ask you, what are the inside jokes?
Yes.
What were the things that you guys did,
Yes.
and frame it in a way that can really touch her heart in a way that
Yes.
makes her follow up again.
And I'm glad Mauricio said that, guys. It's going to ask you to follow up questions. That's when you got to answer it to say, here's our inside jokes, here's our favorite memories, and here's the 3 things I admire about them. Help me put it in a letter that I can print out and give to them. Right? Now, Rob, I'm telling you now, this thing's spitting. See, back in our day, we had to have game. Well, now, you ain't even got to have game. You just got to create a vision. And a lot of
But see,
people
that's
don't
why
know.
I'm worried about the follow through. That's why I'm worried about the follow through. Yes, chat to do that.
I told y'all. I
I'm
apologize,
just
y'all.
saying.
Rhonda old school. Rhonda old school.
Yeah,
So
I'm
this,
just saying.
yeah.
But I think it's a great idea, though. I ain't hating on that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Mauricio, give me one of the prompts if you've written a prompt for the night.
Yes, I have. We can touch one of my 5 sections.
Oh.
Oh, we got a little bit here. Hold on. Which one do I want to go with?
Yes. Which one?
So, I'm more of a guy that kind of gives ChatGPT the kind of things that goes on, and then
Mhm.
have it kind of come up with its own prompts for me to
Yes.
answer.
Yes.
So like, especially in the self-awareness section, I think ChatGPT, here are 10. These are our last 10 arguments. I'll give you the conversation threads. What patterns are you recognizing from me, but also from my partner? And give me an analysis on what I could be doing better.
Wow. Okay.
That's good.
Well, maybe I should have let you go first because
Yes. Yes. No, because it does matter, right? Because
yes.
love languages matter, but so I also believe you got to know how your partner fights. How do they
Yes.
argue? How do they do all of that? So
Yes.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes.
Check and check. All right, y'all doing good.
No. I want Mauricio to kind of repeat your concept for that again. You do chat. What do you do with chat? Repeat that for the audience again.
I give it the information. I tell them what I need, and chat will produce prompts for me to then kind of dissect. I want to use medical terms. I don't know what the word is for it. Dissect the problem so that I know, and then kind of guide me on how to fix it.
Okay. Now y'all see that, guys, because the title is "How Can It Enhance Relationships?" Now I took it from a reconnection standpoint. What he took it from was, here's a pattern we have. Here's our last 10 arguments, man. We arguing more than we getting along, right?
Toxic.
And then what did he say? What do you see patterns from me? And then what do you see from my partner? I need y'all to see that. I need y'all to see that first. I always got to look internal, because if it's me, I control that. I can't control what it's going to write about her. I can't go and say, chat told me that you the problem. Can't do that. Right?
I mean,
so again, we got to end up understanding this thing, guys, because now Rhonda don't do prompts, but I don't know if Rhonda wrote down a prompt before I get into my
no, because I didn't take it as that. I didn't know. I ain't get off work till like 6:15. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Rhonda up here doing her sisterly duties again. So I appreciate her showing up, but I'm glad she's hearing both. I'm glad she's hearing both perspectives, right? Glad she's hearing both perspectives, because on last week we talked about these toxic relationships, and that kind of thing, which is why I figured for the trilogy, I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about some prompts, because a lot of people have this app on their phone right now, and you might have multiple AI chatbots on your phone. But one of the things is, nobody taught you prompts. Most of us work for somebody. Most of us don't have it to where somebody's here for us, right? There's a reason why a lot of people have Alexas in their homes from Amazon, right? People want to tell people what to do. Well, now, guys, the process I learned is obsolete because I'm a trained salesman. I'm a trained marketer. Well, these AI bots are taking the journey out. It's getting you right to the destination. And I don't know if a lot of people know, if I'm not hunting, if I'm not plowing that field, sometimes you don't know what to do. Right? Chat is coming out here and it's just popping it out, right? I can take this bot and ask it to do anything, and it won't stop until I'm satisfied, which is absolutely crazy because as a business owner, I don't have nobody that does that for me. Matter of fact, people are hoping I don't call, hoping I don't email, right? So that's what I want to see. Now, Mauricio, I'm gonna go to number two for me. Give me 5 creative date ideas we can do this week based on our interests, budget, and the weather. Basically, sitting in the house watching Netflix or something like that is not an option again. Give me 5 creative date ideas we can do this week based on our interests, budget, and weather. Now, Rhonda, before I go to Mauricio, what do you think about that prompt?
I think that's a good one, but now that I know that you're coming from a place of reconnecting,
Yeah,
that makes sense that that's what you would come up with, because it's more about, let me engage
yeah,
my partner or my spouse or whoever. Like, let me engage this person to get us back on the same footing. So that's what yours sound like. That so it sounds like intention is everything when you're dealing with ChatGPT or any of these other platforms. So I think if you go in with that purpose of reconnecting or the purpose of improving, like our relationship, like with Mauricio coming through with how are we with our fighting, our arguing, and all that kind of stuff. I think if you know the place of your relationship, then that makes sense based on if you're trying to reconnect, if you're trying to leave, if you're trying to fight fair. Let me just say it like that. If you're trying to fight fair without hitting below the belt, I think that makes all the difference from what you guys are saying. I hate I don't have any prompts, but I just learned what it was just now. So that's pretty cool. I think you
And I
could
think,
take it to a level not only in your relationship, but even with helping your partner stay alive. This man don't want to go to the doctor. He's scared of getting whatever. How do I get him to, take care of himself so that he'll be around for the family and the kids? And I think you could now turn it into. But now I'm like, intention is what's standing out for me right now with what you all are talking about, the intention.
Nice,
For your
nice.
relationship.
And Rhonda's absolutely right, guys. What's your intention? Rhonda mentioned something earlier about love languages. Incorporate that. The more you can tell chat about the person you're intending to communicate with, the better. Mauricio, jump in there. Let me know what you think about my prompt, and then jump right into your next prompt.
Yes. Yeah. So I love your prompt. I do, because a lot of relationships that a lot of people that I talk to that are in relationships has a guy and there's a woman kind of nagging the guy. You don't take me out enough. All we do is sit at home. We hook up. We don't do anything other than that. So it kind of explores the adventure theme. I think excitement is something that was very, very hard to come up with. I know a lot of girls want the guy to lead, and girls do like to plan, but I think a lot of guys, they kind of want their man to plan for them. So ChatGPT kind of gives that option, where it's kind of you're never out of ideas, and it will tell you, you're like, oh, it's Tampa. This is the weather for Tampa today.
Yes,
Things like that,
yes.
and it will tell you exactly where to go, depending on the day of the week. I see a question. I hear the
Rhonda got her hand
No,
up.
actually, I think I have a prompt. Now I don't know what this is gonna do for my ladies out there in the social media world. So that means I could even ask it for the women who may be more alpha and maybe independent.
You mean rebellious?
How to be, for lack of a better word, ladies.
Submissive.
How to be Yeah, I can't even
She's
Hey, I'm in the spirit. I'm in the spirit. Rhonda just asked
But I think that may be a
ChatGPT.
good prompt. That may be a good prompt.
Look. I'm gonna tell you this
I
right
can't
here.
say the word, but I think it may be a good prompt.
Look, let me tell you this. We about to do this right now. Hold on. I'm gonna do that right now. Chat.
You really?
Please provide me
you know my circle of friends now.
with solutions on how a alpha woman
Oh Lord, can't believe you doing that.
can be more submissive
It's like she can't.
for
Is that what
a
he said? By
man with purpose.
oh, please add that caveat.
Gotta add that in, guys, because you can't submit to no fool now.
Yes, you can't be raggedy.
Okay, right? So I'm gonna Rhonda, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right here now.
Oh
Y'all
Lord,
in the
help
chat.
us.
I got the answer. Y'all probably can't see it, chat.
Show can't. Mm-mm.
All right. I'm gonna go through it. Number
Oh
one,
Lord,
let me for all the ladies out here listening, y'all
why you
better
had
get
to
in
stick
here.
on this one? Why you had to
All
stick
y'all
on this one?
strong, independent women. I just did chat right here. For y'all strong, independent women who can't no man do nothing for me. I make my
She
own
can't.
money. I
He
do my own
can. He
thing.
can. We ain't saying he can't do nothing.
No. No. Rhonda, I put the prompt in.
Oh
Okay.
Lord.
The first thing chat gave me the we're gonna go through all these, Mauricio. And by the
What?
way, for all of y'all on TikTok, when I finish on this main platform, we coming over here for TikTok after the show. Cause y'all, we gonna get into it over here on
You should say
TikTok.
that after. Yeah, say that.
No. We ain't saving this after the show.
No, I want to hear it. We're doing it now.
The amount of women that's in my live right now,
Oh,
we got to
okay.
get it right for TikTok. The number one thing it says, redefine submissive as supportive.
Oh.
It says true submission ain't about weakness, it's about trust and respect. It says focus on being collaborative, not competitive, with his leadership. If he ain't a leader, guys, we ain't having no submission discussion.
Show ain't. I mean, that
It
makes
don't
Yeah.
say show. It don't say show later. It don't say show here. No. Right. Ask yourself, where do I want to let him lead so I can rest and not control everything? Now you got to know where you want to be led. That's number
that's
one.
true. Lord have mercy.
All right, that's number one. Now notice, Ron, we asked chat for what the woman can do, who the alpha woman, who in her mind is going to be lowering herself, right? Now the next one, guys,
Why
the
you
next,
so
I'm gonna give
excited?
y'all these top five. The
So
rest I'll do on
excited.
after the show. Top
Okay.
five. Choose your battles wisely. You don't have to weigh in on every decision. If he's strong in finances, travel planning, or long-term goals, step back and let him take the lead. Save your voice for areas where your strengths shine.
Mm.
Okay?
Mhm.
Number three, guys. Number three, speak life into his purpose. Notice it didn't say speak life into him. It says speak life into his purpose. And a lot of y'all don't know what your man's purpose is, right? And he probably don't know, which means y'all shouldn't even be having a submission discussion. You should be having a defining a purpose discussion, right? Here's what happens. Men with purpose thrive on belief and encouragement. Instead of telling him what to do, affirm why you believe in what he's doing. Examples. I love how you're consistent with your goals, or I see how hard you work for us. Real Cigar K, you write this in the chat. Real Cigar K, is this your chat GPT?
I mean,
love
Mauricio
how
just smiling. Like he's just smiling. Like, but dang.
I got plenty to say. Come on.
Let me get through these last two.
Okay.
Practice strategic softness. Keep your strength, but allow moments where you're intentionally gentle, playful, or receptive. Body language matters. Eye contact, relaxed tone, leaning in when he speaks. Now, number five. Now, I'm going to just let y'all know they gave me 7, but I'm only going to give y'all the 5. Now, I'm going to give y'all the 7. Bump this. We got time.
Oh my Lord.
Build trust by following through. If you agree to let him lead in certain areas, resist the urge to take back control. Show you trust him by allowing him to see things through without micromanaging. Number 6, don't instruct. Instead of you need to, try what do you think about. Shifting from directive to curious creates space for his leadership. Number 5, invest in your own feminine energy. Self-care, emotional expression, and creativity keep you from feeling drained or resentful when you step back from control. The more fulfilled you are yourself, the easier it is to let him lead. And the chat bottom line, this is what I love about chat. The bottom line for an alpha woman, submission to a man with purpose is an active choice, not a default setting. You're not giving up your crown. You're choosing to share the throne with someone whose vision you trust. Boy, Mauricio,
Yeah.
I gotta let Rhonda digest all that. I sense, Mauricio, you ain't surprised with what chat just told us.
No,
Jump in
not
there,
at all.
Give us your thoughts.
So Rhonda,
Yes.
I need your alpha queens, your friends, to go in ChatGPT with everything that Jeff just mentioned and
Yes.
write out what they disagree with. And
Okay.
ChatGPT will reframe their mindset. It will
Yes.
reprogram them.
Yes.
Oh,
If that
okay.
is really their intention, it will reprogram them to go for that. But I do
Okay.
think for the woman out there listening to the podcast, I think it's easier to be submissive when you have a man that already treats himself like a king. He's already on his path. He can take care of the bills, do things that you don't want to cook or clean, can hire that, but it's something that you want to do for him. So you can do your yoga classes, your Pilates, but you need to have that energy. You can't have somebody, bumming on the couch. You're taking care of all the bills. Like how can you expect your woman to show up for you if she's working a 9 to 5, if she's coming home and has to explain all her problems, still has to cook and clean? Like that feels more like an obligation, more so than her showing up and being in her highest feminine.
Mauricio, I got to jump in there with something you said. For all the fellas in the chat, no woman should have to motivate you to get up off the couch. As a matter of fact, she should have to beg you to come home from doing business. Right? If you look at, let me tell y'all this, ladies. Submission is a conversation that takes place in a complete man, not a project.
I like the word chat used. What did she call it? Not submissive. It was another word that was in that.
She said, redefine submissive as supportive.
Supportive.
Yeah.
Out of all that stuff he said, that's what you meant. Hey, chat. She still don't get it. I need 93 octane.
Sure, Jeff. What else can I do for you?
Right. Oh my
God. So Mauricio is bringing up a good point, right? Mauricio, if you don't like the output that it gives you, okay, redefine this for me. I really don't understand this. Mm-hmm. Give me some details on number 3 because that's where I'm really struggling with. I get the other ones. Give me some more details. Give me some basic baby steps that we can start with there. You see what I'm saying, guys? Go ahead, Ron.
Or can you put in what your guy is actually doing?
You could
help him, like if he is a bum sitting on the couch, or he's not motivated enough to do anything. Like you can put that in there as well.
First of all, if he's a bum sitting on your couch, you're not an alpha woman.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
If you have a man, look, let me tell y'all this. A man that you're gonna submit to don't have nobody lazy around him. Like if you talking about a man who you're gonna submit to, ain't no losers, ain't no lazy people around. If you're an alpha female, ain't nobody lazy around you. You ain't gonna tolerate that. That just, see, Ron, that's the whole point. So chat gonna tell you in the wrong relationship, basically, because you're not an alpha woman. And a lot of women are calling themselves alpha women because they're comparing themselves to their lazy man. They're not comparing themselves to the standard of what is an alpha.
I'm glad this don't apply to me. Listen, ain't nobody on my couch being lazy.
Look. But y'all know how many people out here spending their time in relationships trying to get people to get up and get moving and work towards something, right? Being an alpha man, being a high value man, being a man that somebody's going to submit to, nobody has to do anything for you. It's an experience when you're out with that person. And that's the whole point. And that's what a lot of the alpha woman is a woman who is trying to bring men along. That's not, alpha man don't bring nobody along. Alpha men are eagles. They fly alone. And when they meet another eagle, they try to figure out how they can fly higher. Women don't do that. Women are trying to bring somebody around that they think they can nurture and then call themselves alpha because they're comparing themselves to the guy they got laying on the couch. And it makes them feel superior.
But if your biological clock is ticking, if you got other things that you have not done in your life and you like, you know what, I want to travel, but I don't want to travel alone. I think there's plenty of women out there that can relate to, thought I had somebody, but I don't. But I also know I would love to have some companionship. But then you do end up with somebody that they may become a child instead of a partner or a spouse. I think that
Okay,
happens to a lot of women in some cases,
absolutely.
whether they're
Mauricio,
alpha or independent or what have you.
now that's two different things. Being alpha and independent completely different.
Well,
Because independent don't mind being dependent when they meet somebody who's more independent. When you start
Exactly.
talking about alpha meeting alpha, that's two rams bucking horns. That's two ram buck. That's a fight, which is what most relationships are. Jump in there, Mauricio. I'm glad that Rhonda opened up with that because that was a good point. Jump in there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to follow that up, but I've had the encounters where you have a girl that's like, I like to have complete control, and then she enters your life and she sees that you're operating on a level a little higher than hers. Sorry, that sounds very ego driven, but it's true. But it's true. And then she'll tell
you
you,
know what? You gotta love it.
whatever you want, Mauricio. I trust you. I know if I put my life in your hands,
Yes.
my life would be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now look.
And
Now
that's
look.
what it
I
is.
want everybody to understand what he just said because I know we're gonna get some. I know we're gonna get some comments on this. And the reason we're gonna get some comments on this thing is because we're talking about AI prompts. Your definition is not Chat's definition.
Right.
That's why Chat said redefine it
sense.
as you having a problem with submission, so they got to give you a different definition. They said redefine it as supportive because you don't want to hear the word submissive because most women think they're alpha women because they got taught by another woman. They didn't get taught to be an alpha woman by an alpha man. Because if you ever come into contact with an alpha man, you'll know there's different levels of alpha. Just like if I come in contact with a business owner that has more than me, okay, dog, look, I don't mind being beta to listen to him. Like, tell me what to do, bro. Women think that alpha means I can fight you, I can hold my own with you. That's not what alpha is. Alpha means, okay, I recognize you the big dog. Let me learn from you. If you talk to men, if you find a man that's being competitive with an alpha man, he was not raised by another alpha man. Because if I meet somebody, look, guys, I'm the 30 plus crowd.
Yep.
What? And y'all got to understand, just because I'm alpha in one area, don't mean I'm alpha in every area.
Right.
For the purpose of this podcast, Mauricio is the alpha man in here. For the point of this podcast, as far as what the subject matter we're talking about, right? Which is why Rhonda can ask that question. See what I'm saying? There's a difference in being alpha and independent. Rhonda independent. So she don't mind, okay, I'm seeing somebody who knows way more than me and look at what she's doing. And a lot of women are confusing independent with alpha. And if you confusing the two, that's where Chat is going to help bring you back because here's the deal. There ain't no problem with submission. You got a problem, so I got to call it something else. So you'll listen to the rest of the output.
But
Go ahead, Rhonda.
I think a lot of women or females, or however you want to call it, could have been raised like get your own, make sure you have your own, don't depend on no one for, like, when you have that narrative that you've grown on with. And I don't know, Mauricio, if it's like that for your generation, like if that's what y'all yes, please go ahead. Yes. Please go ahead.
So this is what I think, or
Yes.
this is what I know. So
Yes.
you have, even if you were raised a certain way, everyone has their own vision of what a nice life would look like. The girls I talk to that are saying they're alpha or independent, they want to find a rich man to marry, but they're not showing those patterns of behavior.
Right.
But the same thing for the guys. The guys, if I have no goals, I have no vision, I have nothing that I can bring a woman into my world, why do I deserve high-class woman? It wouldn't make sense. So everything should be aligning with that vision, because no matter how you were raised, you can work on changing those patterns for your future.
Yeah. But again, that's what ChatGPT is, and these AI bots are solutions oriented. All of us from the old school got taught to deal with the objections, go back and forth. If love is going to be a work, relationships are work, right? All this stuff we got taught.
Fight for that love. Fight for that man.
Fight for him. If you love him, you're going to work for him. Make him earn it. Make him earn it. Yeah.
Mauricio said no.
No, them days over with, right?
Yeah.
And so one of the things I think a lot of people don't understand is a lot of these terms, Ron always says something on the podcast, that westernized definitions changed everything.
Oh, absolutely.
right? Westernized definitions change everything. I'm gonna go there, right? I'm gonna go there. If y'all don't believe me, I want y'all to go and Google the word. This is a assignment for everybody. If you don't believe Westernized definitions have screwed up everything, if you go and Google the word fidelity, just like Fidelity Investments, like most people's 401k, right? If you got a 401k, you familiar with Fidelity, right? Now, Google, the first thing it's going to spit out for Americans is relationship with one sexual partner. But if you scroll down, it's going to say in the Greek, fidelity means reliable. Now, how do we go from Americanized sex with one person to reliable in the Greek? Now, fidelity.
Oh, my
When I had my 401k with Fidelity, I ain't know I was signing up with a company that believes in sex with one person. But when I read it in the Greek and it said reliable, now that makes sense.
Yeah, we make money when you make money. Ain't that what they say?
Yes, we're reliable. You can trust us with your money. What if Fidelity only had one customer? Who gonna put that 401k with them? Right?
Yeah.
But guys, one of the things y'all got to understand, if you want ChatGPT to work for you, ask for the standard or objective definition of the word you having a problem with. Mauricio, jump in there. Let me know what you think about that.
You're bringing back old memories. So, yes.
23. What old memories?
So, in Spain, when I was in Spain for a little bit, the girls over there, they asked me, are open relationships normal in the US? Because they are here. We have a partner that we know when we're 35, we're going to get married to, but we're both exploring independently. Reliable partner. Exploring independently to then come back together in the future. And that changed my whole worldview. And that's Europe. That's Europe. And then we think about the Western culture and everything too. So it's kind of like whatever. And then the use case for AI is, what is it that you want? Because I know we talked about the vision before.
Yes.
If you line everything up towards your vision, it will guide you to that path. It will tell you exactly how to get there. And Jeff can speak about it. He's used it for business now. Nothing's impossible to AI. I know we mentioned that in the last podcast. Nothing's impossible to AI. Whatever you want, it will help you get there. And that's my take.
And I'm gonna tell y'all like this, right? I know we kind of got off on the tangent on this one because I want to get back to some of Mauricio's prompts. I'm gonna give y'all number 3, then I'm gonna give Mauricio a chance to give me another one of his prompts. And then we gonna finish off this thing and go over to TikTok for the after the show, right? Because after the show, it's the after party. And after the party, it's the hotel lobby.
Motel lobby.
I had to do that. All y'all old people, y'all know what that meant right there. Number 3, I got this one, guys. This is all the rest of my prompts are gonna come over on the TikTok after the show. Mauricio gonna give another prompt. We're gonna get some commentary from Rhonda. We're gonna close it out on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, and we coming over here to TikTok for the after the show because I got some other prompts I can feel more comfortable talking about on TikTok. Now, number 3 for me, this is different now. This one got me. Role play as couples therapists and help me prepare to talk to my partner about this sensitive topic. So now Chat is going to role play with me as a therapist about the topic that I give it. It takes the edge off a tricky conversation. So I know she going to ask me about this, role play as my therapist, and tell me how to get through that conversation. Mauricio,
so you don't need no help. You don't need no health insurance.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this to you, Ron. There's a difference between insurance and assurance. What did I like about Chat? Chat give me assurance. I don't need insurance when I got assurance. Jump in there, Mauricio. Give me your thoughts.
Man, you stole my number 3, but it's okay. That was exactly my number 3.
Oh, okay.
But my thoughts are this. Do I speak from my toxic days? Yes.
Yes,
This is what we
always.
do. This is what we do.
Always. Yes,
This
always.
is why Rhonda like having you on. Right?
A lot of conversations we tend to overthink before we have them with our
Mhm.
partner.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of takes the whole overthinking because it's like, okay, so if she says this, I now know I should respond in this way. This is how I should act, rather than
Mhm.
everything being a complete surprise to you. You're kind of mentally prepared, and that way you can kind of guide the interaction to a solution to whatever problem that you have going on.
Yes.
And that's what I agree with. That's why I think the role play is essential
Yes.
for the couples therapist, because it's kind of having an outside view on what's going on, and especially I think for those at home, give both perspectives. Don't just give yours, because if you give just yours, that's when it becomes emotionally biased. If you give both, it has a way to kind of see where you're both coming from and meet you in the middle ground.
Yes. Rhonda, what's your thoughts on that?
Man, I don't even know if I have anything else to add.
But Rhonda, tell me that ain't cool. Act like you my therapist so I can get through this
No,
conflict.
look, for you to even bring that the T word up is huge, because you normally, that ain't your, that ain't how you roll.
Let me tell y'all
And so
something.
no, I think that's huge. If chat got you
You
thinking
don't.
about even
The
doing
only
that.
reason you need a therapist is because you need people to lie to you and work through your lies. If you operate in truth, you'll never need a therapist. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you operate in truth and accept objective truth, you ain't gonna ever need a therapist.
But most people don't operate in truth. That's why you
That's
got so
why
many
you need.
therapists
That's
out
why
here.
they need a therapist. That's why it can look now, Rhonda. Look, I'm bringing it up because here's the deal with relationships. Most of us don't take our business skill and apply it to our relationship. We take the cape off and then we come home and say, I want the same thing that my cape results get, but I don't have my cape on. Right?
Mhm.
Nobody falls in love with Clark Kent. They only wanted Superman. Lois
You
Lane
want to
did
lay on
not
the
want.
couch.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. And that's what happened. People think that business stops when they walk through their front door, and it doesn't. And that's the difference. It's business all the time. We still didn't
Yes,
know
it
that
is.
Bruce Wayne was Batman. And when I say we, the people in Gotham City still don't know Bruce Wayne is Batman. Right? But they don't put a Bruce Wayne light up when they need help. They put a Batman. If they just called the movie Bruce Wayne, nobody would go.
Mm-mm.
See, we got to operate in our purpose, guys, 24/7. Mauricio, give me one last prompt so we can talk about it, and then we switching over to TikTok for the after part.
Yeah, so what I've noticed from my own personal experience and from my conversations is a lot of people are too focused on their own world. And Robert Greene, I love Robert Greene, I love his books. He says that you should kind of get yourself involved in the other person's world. So my next prompt is, this is what my partner likes to do. You write the list out.
Mm.
Teach me better ways to show love based on my partner's interests, love languages, etc. Because that's what it all comes down to. You want a spark to come back up. Sparks fade. But if you want it to come back up in that relationship, this is my partner. You need to get into her world or his world.
Yes.
And really do that deep dive. And that's how you will show up better.
Yes.
And that's my
Rhonda,
prompt.
what you thought about that one, Rhonda?
No, that's good. My mind went completely in a different direction. Because I think me and Mauricio are over on the same page with the toxicity. But no, I think that's a good. I think that's a decent prompt, because we are. I think social media in and of itself has taught us to be more selfish. Has taught us to be more self-absorbed. So, like, to be able to take yourself out of that. I know with my profession, it's hard for me to stay wrapped up in myself, because I'm listening to other people talk if they want to talk or what have you. So I have to be focused on them, because it's their session, it's what we do. But I think if I wasn't doing that for a living, I think it would be harder for me to be like, oh, let me see about this person, right? Because we're too distracted by so many things to be concerned. That's why you have a world where when something is going down, yeah, this tiger eating this whole person, but hey, let me record it instead of call 911 because like it's not it's like yeah, we see you but we don't see you. And so to be seen, I think is important in relationships. For both people or however many partners may be in that relationship.
And one of the things that's important, guys, is anybody you dealing with. I'm gonna tell y'all like this with Mauricio what he just said. I'm gonna sum it up like this: anybody you dealing with, you better have a chat folder for.
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, guys, relationships are the hardest thing that you'll ever do because you got taught wrong about them and now you live in it. You got taught right about what I can point out the color red. Everybody know what the color red is. I can point out an airplane. I can do this math problem. Certain things are worldwide, but your relationships are dependent on variables that everybody doesn't have the same. This is the key behind this whole thing, guys. Everybody you having a conversation with in your life, you better have a chat file for. Because chat need to know which folder you in so they'll know how to continue what you've been building. I got all my folders over here. Everybody I got to deal with in my chat. Everybody I got to
mine say? What mine say?
I can't tell you
I'm
what
just
you would say. I can't tell you what you would say.
No, the answer was, Rhonda, I don't have a photo on you. Because we good.
Yes, sir.
We good.
I apologize, y'all.
Put it in ChatGPT or put it in ChatGPT later, man. So come on. Let them know.
Family dynamics. These family dynamics get you every time, guys.
Off the chain. Mm-hmm.
Family dynamics get you. But guys, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? We're doing AI prompts. Right? And I think that when we get ready to get out of here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and we coming over here to TikTok, y'all see me, man. I see y'all coming in. Appreciate y'all doing that. Listening to the podcast this long, because we're coming to the after show. My point to you guys is the reason why we're doing AI prompts, and the reason I'm glad Rhonda is kind of from that generation, that the only reason I'm not like Rhonda right now is because of what Mauricio has kind of taught me and kind of really had me looking into this stuff. And I want to say, guys, that look, relationships are variable. You connected with this person, and ChatGPT can help make your relationship objective. Because what you can measure, you can manage. And at the end of the day, guys, every one of your relationships need to be managed. But a lot of people don't want management. They want toxicity. Because toxicity keeps the stronger person in control. ChatGPT keeps everybody working toward the same purpose. Notice what it said when Rhonda asked me, when Rhonda asked me to put that in chat. It said redefine submissive as supportive. And it said ask where he's going. Because there can only be one voice. In these relationships that somebody got to be following the other. Now, Rhonda, you say it all the time. Are you following me or am I dragging you? Right? Mm-hmm. Did you fall or were you pushed? Mm-hmm. All these kind of things, right? And so I think that one of the things we got to look at doing, guys, is taking these prompts. And we coming over to the TikTok after show, because I'm gonna unleash Mauricio on this thing. Mm-hmm. I got some ones I'm gonna unleash on this thing, and we gonna get it in, man. And y'all know what it is. It's Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the Real Cigar Jeff. Y'all do me a favor, man. Get down in the description. Support the channel. Get the merch, man. Is Jeff, Mauricio, and Rhonda crazy? Or are we on to something, man? Y'all let us know. Get down in the comment section. As I get ready to end on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, I got to thank my esteemed panel. Mauricio, let them know where they can find you on the socials.
Yes, sir. Mauricio on TikTok, Mauricio.Cartas on Instagram. Follow and message me. Am I wrong for saying what I said? Or am I right? We're going to see it.
Oh, hell. Guys, we are coming over. Is he wrong or is he right? Follow him on the socials. Rhonda, let them know where they can find you on the socials.
Okay, on Instagram it's RMBLMBT. On TikTok it's RMBLMBT5. I just
Okay.
posted it earlier today.
Look, guys, she's right there in the live on TikTok. So just make sure you go ahead and follow him. Mauricio right there in the live on TikTok. And y'all know what it is, man. And until next time, we going over to the after the show TikTok. I'm coming over there right now. Let me close this out. Until next time, we gonna holler.
Pop it, smoke it, drink it down. With your voice, it got you around. Feel the vibe, we're set to roll. Let's press play, let's lose control. Sip a drink and smoke will swirl. Join the convo around the world. Relationships we dissect slow. Current events, we let them flow.
All right, TikTok, we live in the building.